Tomorrow's midterm elections, you are voting on workers' rights here in Tennessee.
Amendment 1 would embed the decades-old right-to-work state law into the state constitution. That current law says no one can be required to join a labor union to get or keep a job. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee and other Republican leaders are asking for a yes vote to add it to the Constitution. Labor leaders and other critics oppose it, calling it unnecessary. Across the country, we have seen a resurgence of union organizing, though the total rate is still close to about 10% of the workforce.
10 News reporter Raya Katene explains how the push to unionize is unfolding right here in East Tennessee.
Travel back in time, and you'll see a long history in East Tennessee of workers demanding better pay, safer workplaces, and job security. Fast forward to today, and who we now know as essential workers of the COVID-19 pandemic have the same demands.
You're going and you're putting your health on the line for a company, and are they showing up for you as they're calling you essential? Not really.
Maggie Carter took a barista job at Starbucks 3 years ago.
We love our job. We love coming in here and seeing our regulars every single day.
She says it's her love for the job that led her to take action.
My store had their election on March 29th. We were certified on April 4th. We were the 9th store out of now over 250 who have unionized.
6 months ago, this Knoxville Starbucks on Merchants Drive became the first Starbucks in the South to form a union, and efforts to unionize by workers in East Tennessee just keep growing.
What we want is what everyone sees in the store of McKay's. Knoxville loves McKay's, and I think the reason for that is because of us, the workers there.
Erin Hagee and Margaret Castile are two of the roughly 50 workers at McKay's bookstore on Paper Mill Place Way. They say as the business has grown over the years, benefits and wages for workers have remained stagnant. They claim arbitrary firings, long hours, and unfair schedules are just some of the problems.
With how successful the business is, it's just kind of boggles my mind.
A union is the only way to have a voice. And not only have a voice, but to have the power to make changes.
They're now leading the effort to unionize, demanding transparency and respect from managers and owners. We did reach out to McKay's bookstore owners, but did not hear back. At Three Rivers Market on Central Street, efforts to unionize quickly came to fruition. Andreas Bestias says he's thought about unionizing since he began working here 8.5 years ago.
I think around the time of the pandemic, there was sort of a critical mass of people that were ready to do the work to make it happen.
Within 45 days, management there voluntarily recognized employees' efforts to unionize. For workers at McKay's, success stories like those at Three Rivers and Starbucks have been a source of inspiration.
It's really beautiful to see it show up in East Tennessee. I know when we filed in December of last year, we had no idea about the rich labor history that exists within East Tennessee and the Appalachian community. Just being able to immerse ourselves into that and really see what that solidarity has been like in East Tennessee for so long has really fueled our fight even further.
A formal election is underway at McKay's bookstore asking workers whether they want to unionize.